Hey guys, welcome back. I thought today I would share with you guys a video for one of my favorite companies when it comes to AR-15s, and that company is Daytona Incorporated. Daytona is a manufacturer of firearms parts, generally for the AR-15. They also sell a lot of high quality accessories for the AR-15 through their online store. They're a company based out of Elizabethtown, North Carolina. And they carry just about everything anybody would need for an AR-15, from smallest little springs to complete rifle kits. And now they actually sell completed rifles to your local FFL. When it really comes to shooters today, there seems to be pretty much an endless selection of AR-15s to choose from. I get a lot of requests from people asking me to recommend them an AR-15 rifle. And what I really tell them is the simple truth is just about every maker of every AR-15 out there pretty much makes a good product. There are very few counterexamples to that, but for the most part, they're all pretty good. It really depends on what features you want for your rifle. Most buyers really just want a good, reliable, and accurate AR-15, usually in 5.56 NATO. And for the time I've been shooting, I've pretty much shot just about every AR-15 on the market there is. And I've certainly owned my share of AR-15 rifles, and quality ones too. You guys have seen my LWRC and my LMT, which are just a couple of the really high-end, or considered high-end AR-15s. This Daytona, the one at the top of the screen here, my 20-inch barrel, it's actually a Franken rifle. It's made from Colt, Spec's Tactical, and Daytona parts. The upper receiver itself was a Colt, the lower receiver is a Spec's Tactical, but everything else on it was Daytona. The barrel, the hand guards, the parts kit, the pistol grip, everything else was all from Daytona parts. And you guys have seen some of my other videos of me shooting it. The gun has worked absolutely flawlessly. I've never had a single problem with it. From the first bullets I loaded into it, it's fired them reliably, hasn't had a single hang-up, which is actually counter to my LMT. That LMT M4 you guys have seen me shooting, the first few magazines I actually had a problem with the bolt not seating correctly. It was also a Franken rifle, but I had used really high-end parts. And I took into consideration it was a match rifle, and once I shot it, about 3 or 4 mags through it, and the parts really became mated, the rifle's worked just fine since then, and I've never had those initial problems. But my Daytona has worked 100% right out of the box. As you can see, it's getting a little wear and tear on it. Not too much. I try to take good care of my weapons, but it's inevitably going to get scratches. And I've never had a single problem with it. I've shot American Eagle ammo, I shot some green tips out of it, some PMC, and even a little bit of Wolf out of it, and it's fired every round reliably and without hiccups. I'm actually quite impressed with it for a rifle. This one cost me right around $700. And it's, like I said, it's worked absolutely flawlessly. Feeding, firing, ejecting, accuracy was really good. The picture I'll show you is actually off of another M4 I had built, and that'll give you an idea. That was with irons of the accuracy expected of a Daytona. And the lower you see down here is another parts kit I'm building for a friend of mine, and I'm just waiting on an upper from DS Arms, speaking of companies that I'm not fans of, to whenever that's going to come in, which was ordered back on the 19th of December, and I've only sent them 4 emails about it, but that's a different story. Anyway, but as I said, that really, accuracy was pretty good. There are plenty of good AR rifles on the market, but really the thing when it comes to Daytona is price. They're usually priced below any AR that I've seen. Usually for a lower price you have to give up something, but with Daytona you give up nothing. You still get a really high quality weapon, and you don't have to pay as much for it. In some cases it's hundreds of dollars cheaper to similar models, and really that's Daytona's mantra. That's their company's motto, is they make the best product at the lowest price, just like Henry Ford did with his car, or with his Model T. They want to make the best, most reliable weapon system there is. Initially their first rifles were not considered mil-spec. I'm not really a big mil-spec fan. You have to take into consideration that military contractors are get contracts to build the highest quality weapon at the lowest price. So while mil-spec to me is kind of like the entry level, it should be at least that quality. I'm not going to shit all over mil-spec, guys. It's still, you know, if you can get it, great. But it's not the end of the world. If it's not mil-spec, it's not a big deal. And in some cases, there are things that are beyond mil-spec. Kind of getting off the topic. But a lot of the early ones did have really 100% staking on the bolt carrier and gas key. That's okay. You can take it to a gunsmith and have it staked. Or do like I did, just get a different bolt carrier. I put that Daytona as the backup and bought I think it's a Bushmaster or DPMS bolt carrier. So the problem was solved. I don't ever have to worry about it. Not that I would think I would worry about it in the first place. And like I said, that was their early models. They've improved in the quality. It's gone up. And now the staking is much better. They have different selections of rifles, rifle barrels from 16 to 20, chrome lined or not, pre-ban or post-ban, bayonet lug included or not, all kinds of choices. If you want a parts kit, they've got that. If you're taking apart your rifle and you lost the detent and you just want to roll a detent, and they just sell the detents too. So you can pretty much get anything off their product. And unlike Bushmaster's claims, I really think that they really do make the rifle for the people. It's inexpensive, it's high quality, works really well, great finish on it, nice, and it's just all around a good rifle. So if you're in the market for an AR-15 and you just started looking, I strongly suggest you go to Daytona and look at their rifles. If you want to order a whole rifle from them, great. If not, they got everything except the strip lower. You can go to your local gun store, pick one of those up for around $100. This is a Daytona strip lower I got for $105. Of course, your price is going to depend on where you're at. So I'm putting all the parts in that. And then this was the Spike's Tactical I bought for about $130. I've seen guys build them with Rock River, with even POF ordnance. All the parts fit on them. They're really good, guys. So check them out if you're in the market for them, or if you've got an AK guy and you want to give an AR a shot. Try them out and see if you like that one too. You never know, maybe you'll change sides. That's it, guys. Thanks a lot, and I hope that was useful to you, and I'll see you later.